Sup, everyone. Ryu here for the Council Network. Welcome to the WWE Post Clash of Champions review. If you want to know if it was better than No Mercy, hell no, it wasn't. There were some great moments in this, but there was a lot wrong. There was a lot terribly done wrong. A lot of bad decisions, in my opinion. And I'm going to share those thoughts with you. So, kickoff match: Alicia Fox versus Nia Jax. Yay! Alicia Fox put up a great fight. But of course, Nia Jax got the upper hands, and that's pretty much all I really want to say about it. Because it was just one of those kind of squashy matches. Because, let's be honest, Alicia Fox really hasn't been relevant on Raw, and that sucks. But I will say this much. If they would have built the feud up a lot more, instead of just making it a kickoff thing, I think it would have been a lot better. But I'll still take it over those squash matches we always have on Raw because those just suck. Okay, the New Day versus the Club for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship. I like the New Day, don't get me wrong, but the Club, I want to see champions. I want to see them built up properly. This was such a quick match, but the Club looked so powerful and like they were going to get the titles. And it was probably a last-minute decision to put the belts, retain them back on New Day. New Day's got Bootios, they got the Socks. They're pretty much the John Cena of the tag team division. And that's a good thing because, hey, look, the kids can get behind it, the adults can get behind it, everyone can clap for positivity, unicorn horns, and they're just relevant with the time, the pop culture and everything. What I hate is that we have the Bullet Club pretty much kind of just taking loss after loss after loss. I want to see them win. I want to see them win the gold, or the bronze in this case, because have you seen those tag team belts? The SmackDown ones are at least silver. The shit's on Raw bronze. But honestly, I want to really see just the Club go over. So that was disappointing for me to start off the night. Then we had TJ Perkins versus Brian Kendrick, which was an amazing match. And TJ Perkins, my God, his theme song, I haven't paid so much attention to it, but when he came out, I'm like, this sounds like some kind of 8-bit arcade game. I dig it. It is, his style in the ring with Brian Kendrick, that feud's not over yet, and I love it. They put on a great show, some great spots, everything was smooth. It really picked up the pace, and they did have a lot of time to actually put on a great thing. And, of course, TJ Perkins retained the belt for the moment. I say the moment. But he got it by submission, which is always good to see, because when you think Cruiserweight, you're thinking, like, super-duper flips and 619s flying around. There's a reason I bring up the 619, which, honestly, the Cruiserweight Champion match, definitely an up. It was definitely good. It was, the good side of it. Third match, Sheamus versus Cesaro, the best of 7. Okay, I have been very vocal that I don't want to see these two guys in the ring so many times. It's oversaturated, but this was the best that they had. Yeah, I'm stuttering there because I didn't want to say the words. Apparently, real talk, Cesaro's real-life contract with WWE is coming up to, where it needs to be renewed. So, pretty much what they're probably going to do is, that's why they left the match indecisive, no contest, because they're going to probably work it out with Cesaro, see if he's happy, hey, what championship you want to go for, and we'll book you in as long as you sign the contract. That's pretty much why. Now, I can't say that, basically, they may use that for an angle and let Sheamus have it on Raw, and then put Cesaro on SmackDown. And then, again, I said this before, they could bring Ambrose over to have that Shield moment together. Just saying. But it was actually a good thing this time. I got no problem with it. The no contest, I didn't like the finish, but the match was solid. The match was great. Every aspect of it, it was hard hitting. And there was a lot of moments I was like, trying to as I typically would with these matches after so saturated, just tune out, but there was too many good spots. There was too many, oh my God, moments. And then, of course, the fans came behind it. This is awesome. And I had to agree with them. It really was. Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho. I'm going to make the joke that everyone makes. AJ Styles, champion because of Chris Jericho. Kevin Owens, champion because of Chris Jericho. It's like, if you work with Chris Jericho, and yes, Finn Balor did work with Chris Jericho, that's why he was Universal Champion, then it's pretty much like you're getting a championship. I would love to see Sami Zayn, because he is such a fucking workhorse. I would love to see him win, like, Money in the Bank and just go from there. But him versus Chris Jericho, great match, I gotta be honest. I love Chris Jericho just as a heel right now. Everything's done so right. This match was so back and forth, though. And the thing is, it's not against Chris Jericho. I don't get why he's winning so many matches when I feel like he should be losing them. But I guess because he's, quote-unquote, best friends with Kevin Owens, I guess they got to keep him up to that level that Daniel Brooke, except that the booking's going to be better for him because obviously it's Chris Jericho. Now, I did say this before, maybe they could lead to Chris Jericho winning another title, maybe after, like, around the time Cena wins, they can have Jericho win a title, after Owens loses it, whatever the case is. Honestly, though, I think Jericho is on his best run to date. I'm getting behind him. I was never really a Chris Jericho fan, but now I'm enjoying his matches. There have been top quality matches, and Sami Zayn always puts on top quality matches. Definitely a good part of the match. Good part of the pay-per-view. Charlotte versus Bayley versus Sasha Banks. I hate the finish. I beat myself there. So, it was a great match. Don't get me wrong. These three women are, the three of the four horsewomen. You can't leave Becky out. Becky's fucking amazing. But my whole problem is Daniel fucking Brooke. Again, I try to not be that guy, but I have to be that guy. What the fuck were you grabbing? What were you grabbing? It's like she's supposed to grab Bayley's leg, and she's 20 feet away. Girl, what you doing? You ain't nowhere. And that somersault that Charlotte did, I'll give that woman props as much as I hate her as a heel. Because I hate her. I'm sorry, I hate her as a champion. That somersault she did was beautiful. On Bayley and Sasha, beautiful. But honestly, I gotta say this much. It sort of feels like Bayley is getting shitty booking for the most part, and I want to see her succeed and just grab a damn championship. But I digress. The thing is that kind of drops me, everyone had their good spots. Like Sasha's had a lot of great spots in this match. Bayley had a lot of great spots in this match. Charlotte had a lot of great spots in this match. One thing that always kind of dragged down the entire thing for me was I kept going, hey, the entire time I just kept going, where's Becky? She needs to be here with them because it would make a lot more sense, but hey, it is what it is. But Charlotte going over, definitely not happy about it. I can't stand Charlotte as champion. That's just me. I get the booking on her is supposed to be fantastic, which it is, but still. Alright, so Rusev, Lana versus Roman Reigns. I got nothing against Roman Reigns, but WWE, what the hell are you doing when it comes to this booking? Seriously. The club should have won, and Rusev should have been booked to win. But you want to take someone that you want the fans to believe is a monster heel, and you have him lose to Roman Reigns, which is pretty much your John Cena 2.0. Again, nothing against Roman. I think he's good in the ring. I can say great. I think he's good in the ring. Everyone's got, room for improvement. But I don't know. Maybe this U.S. title will get the fans behind him because tonight it felt like more fans were cheering for Roman than they usually boo him, which was good. The match was solid. The whole thing is, when Lana got kicked out, I was still expecting Rusev to win. But Roman Reigns went over, I was just kind of shocked. I'm like, huh? Huh? I thought the club was going to win, and I thought Roman Reigns was going to lose. I don't like these decisions. Because honestly, the whole problem that I have with it is not Roman Reigns at all. It's the fact that WWE has booked Rusev as a giant monster heel. What do? You have Roman Reigns go over on him. You see my problem here? The problem just basically becomes, hey, We want you to get behind Rusev, but we're going to bury him. That's pretty much what it feels like. And the final thing I want to say, obviously, is the Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins match. Woo! That match was hot. It was good shit. Match of the year contender, please, yes. So many great moments in this whole fight that I want to break down. But before I do, let me make mention that these two men have been in the ring together in a different scene. It wasn't WWE, it was independence. It was Kevin Steen and Tyler Black. And God, that match got bloody. So, glad that they didn't really have the blood, because I wanted something different. But, I gotta be honest, I was at the edge of my seat. I honestly thought Seth Rollins was gonna go over. And that moment that Owens had, I want to jump over to, like, towards the end of it. When Owens was standing on top of the announcement table, and he told the ref, then disqualify me. And the ref's like, I'm not going to disqualify you, but take it back to the ring. And he just did the DX suck it to the fucking ref, and then does it to Seth Rollins, and then goes for that, like, I don't even know what it's called, but that, like, back bomb. That's what I'm going to call it, a back bomb. And misses, but it was just a great moment, because then in the ring, you have Seth doing it to him, going, oh yeah, suck it, and then goes for the pedigree, which was a beautiful pedigree. My one thing is, and I will say this, I don't really have a problem with Chris Jericho interfering in the match. Because honestly, it kind of sets up for Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho, which I think that could be a great match too, and I'm okay with that. And if it wasn't for this match, and probably the women's, and I guess Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho, the pay-per-view would have been kind of lukewarm as shit. But honestly, because of this match, it was amazing. The back and forth, the frog splashes, the insecurities flying around, the pop-up power bombs, the fucking pedigrees, the Chris Jericho, involvement. I loved it. The thing is, Chris Jericho said this on his podcast, I'm going to say it for the casual fan base, no disrespect to the casual fan base, heels are not supposed to win their matches like babyfaces. You're not supposed to win clean. You're a dirty fighter. You don't win clean. It's boring when you win clean, because, it's been done so many times. It builds up a better story and more psychological aspects if you have the heel be this, like, cowardly bastard that we've seen with Seth Rollins, but maybe not to that degree with the Authority, because obviously it's run its run. I liked what happened in this pay-per-view. I'm excited for what happens on Raw tomorrow, but honestly, No Mercy took a poop all over this. If I gotta say it that way, I'm trying to be good with YouTube. But honestly, it could have been better. Some of the booking decisions, I kind of scratched my head at. I honestly thought they were going to put the title on Bayley for the women's. I guess it makes sense because they just switched the plates. I mean, have you seen how many times that guy has switched plates on those WWE videos? I mean, seriously, you know how much that guy's making just on switching fucking plates out? Jeez. So maybe that's why, but it was a good pay-per-view. But it wasn't No Mercy good, but it was still okay. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Gotham Season 3 Episode 2 review and the Raw review. See you then. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, peace. Subscribe for more if you enjoy the content.